Hi, welcome to my channel, Sewing with Mary Rose. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm making a tooth fairy pillow. This tutorial will show you how I created my first in the hoop embroidery design. I used Designs by Juju in the hoop tooth fairy pillow for boys. I love this design because it has a cute tooth pocket in the front and a letter pocket in the back. If you would like to see more videos on how to make sewing, embroidery, and Etsy fun and easy, hit the subscribe button. First, I transferred the design onto Embrilliance Essentials. I inserted my USB into the computer USB port. I renamed my file. I always include a date and the hoop size I use in the file name. Today, I'm going to be using my Janome MB4 embroidery machine. I am changing the file type to JEF. I'm placing this file in the EMBF file on my USB, designated solely for my MB4 machine. Always remember to safely remove your USB. I'm using a rotary cutter, rulers, and a self-healing mat. You will need cotton fabric. For the 5x7-inch design, you will need 2 9x7 pieces, 1 9x9, 2 3x5 by 3.5-inch pieces of fabric. You will also need several pieces of cotton fabric to make the applique tooth fairy. Designs by Juju also likes to use heat and bond light prior to applique. I used fabric adhesive to spray and attach my cutaway. This design has 32 steps. If you add a name, it will come out to 33 steps. If you do add a name, I suggest you put the name on after step 28 if your embroidery software allows you to do that. I hoop the stabilizer on my 8x9 Mighty Hoop. Insert the USB into the USB port. Select the USB icon. Open the EMBF folder and select the design. The machine will open your design. This design has 33 steps and it will take 38 minutes on a stitch speed of 600 per minute. The M1 hoop is closest to my 8x9 Mighty Hoop, which is magnetic. I am making sure that it fits on this hoop. And it does. Here's my design. The design is 4.7 by 6.6 inches. I slowed down the stitch speed to 600 because this is the first time I'm using the Mighty Hoop and an in the hoop pattern. Now I am starting the machine. Here it is, putting down the placement stitch. The placement stitch will go all the way around the design. This will show me where I need to place my first piece of fabric. Then you will lay down your first piece of fabric. This is called the tack down stitch. This will secure your fabric to your hoop and you will put it right side facing up in this pattern. Next is the wing placement. Here is the wing applique. I've trimmed it. Next is the shorts applique, and I am trimming it. The next part of the tooth fairy I am doing is the shirt, and I will trim it. The face placement is next, followed by the hair and tack down of the hair. The curved scissors are linked in the show notes below. After every 4 steps, the machine will stop for a threading break. Thread spools. You'll start off from the far right, which is spool number 1, moving towards the left to spool number 4 on the far left. You'll check your pattern, select, and thread the colors, placing the new colors in the correct order. Place your new color on one of the back spool pins. Trim your corresponding prior thread color to the new color and tie a knot from the new thread color to the prior thread color. Now place it on the correct spool in the spool pin holder. Pull the tied thread slowly through the machine until you get to the eye of the needle. Once you get to the eye of the needle, pull out a little bit of extra thread. Cut the knot and thread the needle. Finish threading each needle with the new color per your pattern color thread guide instructions and resume your project. Now we are on step number 13. The machine is now doing satin stitches on the wings. Next is the legs and arm. Here we see satin stitches in the shoes, Next, satin stitches on the shirt, wand, and the eyes. Now it's time to trim threads, and it's time again for a thread color change. The machine is stitching out the tooth on the wand and the stars. Here I am tacking down and trimming the back pocket. Now I am at sew color number 25. I've finished this part right here, and now I'm going to sew a line across. This is the basting stitch, and then I'm going to put my pocket on. I added the name at this step, and I changed the font from my original design in this tutorial on Embrilliance Essentials. I suggest that you add the name after step 28 in the design. I used gross grain ribbon to make a doorknob or bed knob hanger for this Tooth Fairy pillow, following the instructions from Designs by Juju. Now I am putting on the back material in place, and the machine is tacking down the stitch. It leaves an opening at the bottom to turn your pillow inside out, and you will stuff your pillow with stuffing. I had to sew the closure because my heat and bond did not work on flannel. Here you will see my final project. My son will love it. If you would like to see more videos on how to make sewing, embroidery, and Etsy fun and easy, hit the like and subscribe button. I would love to hear from you. Have you made an In the Hoop project? How did it turn out? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.